What's up, YouTube? I'm going to do a short video with my new student here. You can take a good look at her. I'm sure you guys have never seen her. This is actually her second driving lessons, and I am doing a video. So as usual, I want you to like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. So I'm basically going to show you what she's doing. And you know, she's not doing bad at all. Actually, she started sometime last week. She was a little nervous. She's getting much better, so I'm going to show you her progress. She's doing well, so sit back, relax, and we'll see what's going on with my new student. Alright, so we're going to make a left turn at this light coming up. So signal, yeah. Then you go into the turning lane at the beginning of the turning lane. See where those cars are here? Go behind the white one, all the way over to the left. Okay. Alright, start slowing down. And you stop at a point where you can see the back tire, like about right here. Yeah, I was up here this morning with a student. Thought it would be raining by now.
It looks like it's gonna rain.
It does look like it's gonna rain, but it's been looking like that all morning, so I'm not really sure. Yeah, they say it's supposed to rain, but you know how the weather. Look, it's starting to drop some drops of rain as I speak about it.
Well, today's the day I have to get over my fear of driving in the rain then.
Yeah. I mean, it should be alright. I mean, all you have to do really, if it starts to rain, then obviously you slow down just a little bit, and you're a lot more careful than you would be on a dry day. So yeah, we'll figure it out if it starts to rain, as long as it's not like storming.
If it is,
and if it's storming, then we'll have to pull over and
pull over, please.
And then I'll take over. You know, that happened to me the other day. I was driving with a student.
Yeah.
She was there. You know, it was her second time on the road, and it started to rain. We're making a left turn, so follow the white car right here. Slow down just a little bit and stay behind the white car in your lane right here. All right, cool. It's pretty good. Yeah, so yeah, it started to rain, and it started to rain really bad, so she wasn't, you know, comfortable enough, so I took over and drive her back home. So yeah, that's the way we would do it. If it gets too hard for you to comfortably operate the car, then I'll take over. But you know, for the most part, if it starts to rain and it's manageable, then the student just go ahead and do what they do. Right, so keep staying. You see how you're close to the right lane here? Try to drive in the middle of the lane. And I actually have a video on that too, so I'm sure you've seen it. You've seen it? Okay, cool.
That's what I keep trying to do.
That's cool.
While here?
Yeah. Alright, so we're making a left turn at the light coming up.
Okay.
And signal left. Don't worry about that BMW because they see us. So yeah, when you see a car creeping out like that, you know, you just have to say, alright, I see them, so
please see me.
So they see me too. They're supposed to, you know what I'm saying?
All the way to the end?
They're making a left, yes. So follow the bike. I go in the left lane, far left. Okay, start slowing down and stop right here. Cool. Alright, so you're going to a party, you say?
Yep.
Cousin, young cousin?
Yeah.
How old?
2. Just turned 2.
Oh, so it's a baby party.
With a lot of adults, so.
So it's an excuse to have a real party.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, a baby party. Yeah, the parties are. I have a friend called me yesterday and told me a friend of his actually died. And they're doing something next Friday. I haven't gone out anywhere yet since this thing started. So he's like, yeah, you know, they're going to play some music at the warehouse. I want you to come through. And I'm like, yeah.
gonna be a lot of people there.
I don't know who's gonna be there, but I know I'm going to be wearing my mask and I'm going to be tucked off to the side. I'm not gonna be involved in a whole bunch of people. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's just too much going on right now. Yeah, this girl told me, this friend of mine told me about a club in Orlando where they opened and a whole bunch of people piled in, and now almost everybody that went there have the virus.
Well,
She
obviously.
told me that last week, and then I heard it on the news yesterday.
Well, obviously, who would go to a club around this time?
People are going. People piled in there, just like the people going to the beach. You go by the beach now, there's a lot of people on the beach, and now the numbers in Florida. Yesterday I saw.
Oh, I saw them today. I don't know if it's from yesterday, but there.
Yes, they say the number is like 3,600 or something.
Yeah.
Or the day before, was it Thursday? Thursday numbers, 3,600 new cases in one day. Like, that is out of control. Stay right here, cool. Yeah, so Florida is now the epicenter, they say.
Yeah, that's what I heard. It's not New York no more.
Yeah, New York is doing pretty good because New Yorkers learned from all the people dying. I guess Florida hasn't had to deal with it.
But New York, they shut down completely where there was barely any cars. In Florida, there were still cars.
Yeah, but Florida, see, New York is the density in New York is just different. Florida is wide open. Everything's spread out.
Yeah.
People are not piled up on top of each other. So it is different. But I feel like people haven't had to deal with, seeing the whole bunch of dead people and funerals and this and that. So it's kind of abstract. Yeah. You see the numbers on TV, it doesn't seem all that real.
Yeah.
Like, you hear them say, 100,000 or 120, 150,000 dead. It just sounds so abstract. Like it's hard to wrap your mind around 100 and something thousand dead people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless you have seen something. That kind of say, okay, these are actually a whole bunch of dead people. So we're just seeing it on the news. It really does not have the same effect. Yeah. You seen a video that I have with the third-party testing?
Yeah, I heard of it.
It's actually over in this plaza.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
How much does it cost to do it?
I don't want to say it on video. I'll tell it to you off the video.
Okay.
So now we're all the way up in Coral Spring.
I know a lot of people that live up here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's cool.
And I shop here because it's all where the white people shop.
Really?
Yes, so all the good things are here.
You're saying that on video? Like, really? I mean, I have heard that sentiment. People actually seem to believe that when you go to the stores that are in the white neighborhood, you get better stuff. I don't know that I buy that.
You get more stuff. I don't think it's like better than anywhere else,
I mean,
but it's
more in what way? I mean, they have more options.
Yeah, more options.
Yeah. I mean, I shop at Gap, Old Navy, Dillard, or Macy's.
I can't shop at Old Navy. I used to work there.
So those are the only stores that I shop at. So, I feel like you're waiting too long to brake and the road is wet. So you will slide.
Okay.
So in that case, like the road is wet, you want to definitely slow down early enough so you don't have to press that hard. Because if you press that hard, it's easy to slide.
Gotcha.
So you say you don't like Old Navy?
At least the one I went to, that I worked at.
I mean, Old Navy is that like I buy a lot of my work clothes from Old Navy, shorts and casual shirts and stuff from Old Navy for work. But my stuff that I wear out is from Dillard or Macy's.
Macy's got some good stuff. I didn't shop
so
there.
that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter what neighborhood you go. I mean, Macy's and Dillard are usually in the better areas, I suppose. Yeah. But I don't. A friend of mine told me the same thing last week. He's like, he actually called me to tell me he went to Ross up in Boca.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, man, this Ross up here have some this stuff. And he's like, those Ralph Lauren shirts that you wear? Like, I wear a lot of Ralph Lauren. He's like, yeah, he can get them up here. You see it in the Ross up there for like $18 or something on sale. And he's like, he found like 2 of them. I'm like, okay, that's the problem. When you go into these places, you might find 1 or 2 of the older discontinued shirts.
Yeah.
But when you go to the stores that sell the shirts, you have 50 to choose from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go to these places to search. Maybe I can find one. I'll just go to the store where they sell them. Because they have sales too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like Macy's and Dillard don't have sales. They have sales.
They got sales.
So I wait
You just
until
have to pick know the right days. To
yeah,
go in.
and if you have an account at Macy's or Dillard, they will send you an email when they have sale. So I only buy on sale when they have their 50 and 60% off.
Yep, that's why my mom
That's
is
when
too.
I show up to Macy's and Dillard. I like the Macy's and Dillard, but I'm not liking. I don't like paying the full price. So
Same.
I'm
It's
not
too
doing
expensive.
it. I'm not doing it. I don't care what anybody say. I am definitely buying on sale. Call me cheap if you want to, but I want good shirts for cheap.
Yeah.
That is my style. I want the best quality for the
low,
least
low
money.
prices.
It's not I'm not interested in going out just to show off that things cost a lot of money. The idea is to have good stuff that didn't cost you a lot of money.
Yeah.
At least that's my idea. I'm not really trying to. People like to brag about how much things cost them. You know what I mean? They go out and buy one shirt for $500. Oh, it's $500.
I could do so much stuff with them $500.
Yeah, but they have people that live to show off like that. For me, I want that $500 shirts for $50. That's what I'm talking about. Shit, I got this shirt, $50.
Heck, I got a
you got the same
bag
shirt
that was like $200 and something for free. I was like,
for free? How do you get free? Free is suspect though.
No, because okay, so Kate Spade.
Yeah.
I mean, before she died, she used to donate to my club.
What kind of club? At school?
Yeah, at school.
And you got the back like that?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's different. That's cool, but yeah, you're not gonna get free all the time though. Free is
no, but
if you call me up
discount.
If you call me up and tell me you have something for free, I'm probably gonna hang up on you. For real, I'm like, okay, you can keep your free stuff. I don't want nothing free. Because anything that's free comes with strings attached to it. It's just that simple.
True.
Like really, nothing's free. All right, so we're gonna make a left turn at this light. Go into the left lane. So you always go into the lane, the turning lane at the beginning of the turning lane. You see what I'm saying? You see where the lines are separated?
Yeah.
You always go into the turning lanes there as opposed to where the solid line is. So go ahead and make your left turn and try to stay in the first lane as much as possible. Take your time. Right here. And you see further in front of us how dark it is, how much harder the rain is down there.
Oof.
So my next student might be rained out. It's not a good look. Yeah, but when it comes to I look at, like I be telling my wife this, that she's always talking about people that post how much money they're making and how much things cost them, and I'm like, people that have real money, that is making real money,
they're not doing that.
They're not doing that. Even this morning, I told her that. I'm like, listen, I don't know why you believe the people that post how much money they're making on Instagram. Like, why would any normal person post that they make $100,000 in 2 months or 3 months? Why would you do that?
Robbed.
Why would you do that? People that are making that type of money is not posting that.
Yeah.
And she seemed to believe it for some reason. I don't know how or why she chooses to believe these things, but for me, I know people that make good money, that have money.
Yeah.
And if you see them, you will not be able to tell because they are the simplest looking people I have ever met.
Yeah.
The people that is out there posting a bunch of, Gucci and all of that, they're fake. They're fake. Only fake people that have fake crap be posting it like that. People don't.
What doesn't make sense are for those people who have like Dodges and Benz and all those expensive cars, and they live in a raggedy downtown apartments.
Exactly. That makes absolutely no sense.
If you're gonna have that type of car, at least
You gotta have a house.
The house.
You gotta have a house. At least have a house.
Least a house. It don't gotta be.
It ain't
big.
gotta be a mansion. You gotta have a house.
A house.
If you have nice cars like that, slow down. Shadow Road is wet, so you start slowing down. Yeah, people priorities are sideways. But I keep telling her though that, like, honestly, I don't know of anyone that makes really good money that is interested in posting how much money they make. That is the one thing that people that makes money don't want to talk about, is how much money they make. I deal with people all the time. I deal with people on a daily that have real money, and they're not inclined to talk about how much money they make. That's a taboo subject. People don't talk about how much money they make. So every time I see somebody bragging about how much money they make, I look at them real suspect. Like, bro, seriously? Like, why are you talking about how much money you make? It's not a good look to be bragging about how much money you make. That's kind of silly, actually. So yeah, I see people bragging about how much money they spend for this and how much. I'm like, yeah, I want that same shirt. I just want it cheap. I'm not. I'll brag about how cheap I got it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm bragging about. I'm like, bro, guess what? I got one. I only pay half the price for that though. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're in this rain. And yeah, in the rain you definitely have to slow down more. Now you're going slow enough right now. You're doing less than 30, so that's fine. But what I'm saying is when it's raining, if the speed limit is 45, you want to slow down to about 35. And you know that you can't make any sudden turns, sudden breaks.
Yeah, or you'll hydroplane.
Yes, exactly. I mean, that happened to me one time. I bought a car.
Yeah.
I drove all the way down to Miami actually to buy a car for my wife. And on the way back, I bought this nice Nissan Maxima. That was back in the days. That was before I started the driving school actually. And I bought the car from some lady down in Southwest Miami. The car was really, really clean. She was the only owner for the car.
Yeah.
And the car had like perfect leather seats. The only seat that was used in the car was the driver's seat. The passenger seat and the rear seats looked like no one ever sat in it. That's the condition the car was in. So I bought the car. I was quite happy. I bought the car from the woman for cash. And then I drove out from her house. Man, it was raining. I jumped on the turnpike. And maybe 15 minutes after I bought the car and paid the woman, I think $9,000 cash for it, the car hydroplaned and totaled. I'm driving on the turnpike. I'm doing like 45 miles per hour. And the car hydroplaned, spin, tear off the whole front of the car, spin, go to the other side, tear off the whole back of the car. And I was lucky because there was no one in my general vicinity. So no other car hit me. So it's just the car, the front and the back of the car got torn off. And the passenger compartment where I was sitting did not get one scratch. Like I jumped out of the car and I'm like feeling my whole body to see if I'm hurt. But I didn't even get a scratch. But when I got out and looked at the car, that thing was total. Not even 20 minutes after I bought the car. That thing was total. So hydroplaning is mad dangerous. It is. And you know that happens most of the time when the rain just starts to fall. Yeah. Because that's when it's most slippery. You know, this rain is getting pretty hard. Yeah, it's more slippery when the rain just starts. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to end this video. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. It's getting kind of rough. Alright, so as you see, she is doing pretty good, even in the rain. So it's her second driving lesson, first day on the road. And I will do another video with her before we finish. And ultimately, I'll show you when she passes her driving test. Yes. So, again, thanks for watching. please like the video, share the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I post my next video. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.